Hi, this is Elena.
And Michelle.
I'm a 3D artist and I made that.
Beautiful. Gosh, when you told me you were making Violet, the only thing that came to my head was, Violet, you're trying Violet, Violet.
Yes. Yeah, every time I had, like, I was looking up reference, you know, every time I Google it, I had to just be like, violet flower, because otherwise it'd be like, what kind of violet do you mean? Do you mean the color? Do you mean the person from Willy Wonka?
Gosh, that's rough, because I'm watching a show called 911. You can't ever just search 911 on Google.
Truth be told.
It's rough when, like, your mind knows it's a good thing, and then you try and search it, and sometimes it can be inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any examples, but...
Gosh. I mean, I feel that with trying to look up anything to do with it, it's just, it's frustrating. I bet his Stephen King's publishers must have been like, could you just not? Like, could you do anything? I guess they didn't care about SEO during the 80s or whenever it was written, but it's not helpful in this day and age.
Exactly. I see on my phone a video recommendation because I just looked up a video on how to fix my broken paperback books, and I'm so excited to do it because I have this glue, this binding book glue that I just was just shoving in the crack of it trying to fix them, and it has not worked. Weirdly.
Weird.
But I've watched a whole tutorial. It was like 12 minutes long, and now I have all the confidence in the world to just get it done. It's going to look so beautiful and perfect.
Yes. I love when you get the answers you need, and it works. It's perfect.
Yeah, I guess, like, for some reason, I was just waiting for Instagram to bring it to me.
To be fair, that does often happen with us with, like, knitting and crochet tips.
It's true.
It's like, oh, how do I join 4 corners? Oh, here's a video right away.
And what's rude is, like, I like watching bookbinding stuff. Like, I watch people do it all the time, but it's always hardbacks, and I have paperbacks, and they're different.
Yeah.
And I saw the video that was very specifically single-paged paperbacks. So it's not sewn together. It's just, when it rips out, it just is ripped out completely. What do you do? Now I know.
What do?
You glue it together.
Okay, good to know. Better write that down. For those who are just joining this channel, we don't really talk about what's happening on the screen, especially about the flowers, because I think this is my 24th or something like that. There are a lot of flowers at this point, and if you've seen one flower, you've seen a flower. But I will continue to keep making them in detail because that's just who I am.
They're all good, though.
Yeah, I do like the nuance. And when things are a little too similar, then they don't get repeated. I just don't care. Like, Daisy, that's almost exactly the same as Aster, which I made a month or 2 ago. It's like, we're not going to get a daisy, even though that's a popular flower. I already made an Aster. I could color it white, I guess. Anyway, nobody asked. Yeah, but one thing about looking up pictures for Violet is I went with Viola Cornuta because I'm making the 3D model, but the pictures I'm looking at are not 3D. So I have to figure out how it actually looks to me, and some flowers are not always in season, so I couldn't just pick up a normal violet to look at with my eyes. Whatever. So it's the species Viola Cornuta. And I only remember that because it looks like corn nut, the food.
I love those hopeful tips. They kind of look like pizza pans.
Yes, they certainly do. Let's see. I was writing down a voiceover topic. I wanted us to review certain jokes we've had where you really had to be there. Times where we've tried to explain it to someone else or restage the scene and make it happen naturally. It's never good enough.
No.
So it's like
even when you think it's gonna be so good,
yeah,
it's just like, oh, this is dumb, I guess.
And even like when Kevin is there, he doesn't laugh. It's like, well, I guess it was never funny. Nope. But it was. So, like, the only one that came to mind, but I feel like there's so many more that I can't think of. But one that came to mind was one time we had, like, some sort of meat that we had cooked, and it was really good, like, really tender, and Shell was saying, like, it just falls right off the bone, like, when you nudge it with your fork. And, like, that got us rolling. So, like, there are a few others. I feel like there was one where we were in the car. You said oh my gosh, wait, I remember now.
Oh no.
It was so good because you didn't think it was gonna be funny.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
It's just like practically blue skies, and there was one single cloud in the sky.
It's like the littlest, wispiest of little tiny clouds.
And she was like, oh, cloudy day.
We haven't tried to say that to other people yet, though.
Yeah, I don't know if it pop off. I don't know. But it was good. It's like, there was one cloud. Like, it applies. Oh my gosh. Give me one more.
One. Oh no, I can't. The only one that's always in my head is the turkey one, or was it ribs maybe?
Yeah, something like that. It just falls right off the bone.
Yeah, it just falls right off the bone when you take a big bite.
Yeah, I guess this other one that, like, we found it funny, but the boys were kind of irritated because it's kind of a joke on them, like the way whoever it was had phrased it. But it was still like, just laugh, okay?
Find humor in your own silly things you say. Yes.
It's just like they went to the store to look for, like, among some other things, some bean sprouts. And they came back like, they didn't have them. Not only were they, how was it?
They were like, they were out of stock. Not only that, but they didn't even sell them.
So yeah, we use that. We try not to use that in front of the people who say it, but we do use it a lot. Like, I don't know, it has a lot of use cases.
Yeah.
Like, is Momo in the room? Not only is she not here, she doesn't even exist. Something like that. So yeah, jokes that just don't really tickle everybody.
Yeah.
You know what? I see that Pastelena did in fact write another thing down. Don't look at it. I don't know. I feel like you found this funny enough, but I think I loved it. But we were ordering some groceries on the phone, and you were trying to remember extra things. It's like, oh yeah, we got some bread, bananas, and then like a few minutes later, all of a sudden you were like, crackers! And it was just so like Wallace and Gromit vibes. Like, that was your expletive. Yes. But no, it was, we needed those for groceries. I loved it. Because you don't cuss. So it's like, it was very in character. You need to say that. You need to just bring it.
I wouldn't remember.
Just do it.
Don't people say cheese and crackers or something?
Ooh.
Isn't that one?
Probably. You just make it a thing. If it's not already, make it yours.
I could. I very well could. Is this the stem, like, greenery behind the flower? Or is it petals behind the... Okay.
Yes, it's the greenery. And this vexed me. Because it, like, look for yourself someday. Like, Google a flower and then be like, side of the flower, back of the flower. You'll see that there are not many views of the backs of flowers for some reason. I'm like a pervert for asking for it. So, like, I will find lots of group shots of flowers and hope that I'll find a really, high quality zoomed in one that I can find. That
Do you have to incognito search it?
No. But yeah, the little greenery things on the back of the flower really vexed me because I couldn't figure out how they were supposed to work, and I finally got enough good images to see what was going on, but it's like, hi Chow Chow, the cat. Nobody knows us. I had this one thing. It's like, this is something that happened my senior year of college, and I didn't really think too much of it at the time, but I don't know, like, maybe once a year it comes into my mind, and it's just like, how was that supposed to have been received? Like, so here's the scenario.
I'm ready.
I'm hanging out with two friends. I'll call one of them Pringles.
Uh-huh.
And I'll call the other one,
Pringles eater.
No. Wait, I forgot. No, her name is Dorito. So I'll call the other one Pringles, just because.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter who's who, and I like both of these friends, by the way, so, like, this isn't meant to diss them, but if they recognize themselves in this story, then, like, tell me what was going on in your minds. So, like, the three of us, we all bring snacks to this hangout we're having, because we're going to get snacky. And Dorito, she brings, among other things, a bag of Doritos. And she gives this kind of lengthy speech about how, like, this is to share, like, this is for everybody here, like, all of this is, like, I'm not trying to hoard it for myself, but, like, I brought these Doritos, like, I really want them, basically. And, like, you, like, of course, like, I'm not gonna say you can't have them, but, like, I really want them. And I'm not trying to make it weird. Like, you can have them, but, like, I want them.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot remember every way she phrased it, but it's like, I feel like it went on that long. So it's like, my interpretation of that was like, you want them, and you're too polite to say, don't eat my Pringles. Uh-huh. I mean, my Doritos. But then Pringles, she kind of like shrugs. She hears the same speech I heard, and she opens the bag and starts eating the Doritos. So like I wasn't sure. Like, was I being too cautious? Like, was Dorito really trying to say like, eat the Doritos? I don't know why I'm giving a speech, but eat the Doritos. I don't know.
Were you just new to the friendships and then Pringles knew them longer?
It was senior year.
Oh, no.
We all knew each other. So, I don't know. It's like, I wonder, like, Dorito is aware of my channel. I don't think that she watches, like, she watched my vloggy, like, home video type things. I don't think she's ever watched one of my 3D videos. But if, Dorito, you know who you are. Like, you know this moment, right? So, like, tell me what you were thinking, because... Like, did I misunderstand? Should I have eaten the Dorito? Like, I don't like Doritos, so it wasn't a problem for me. I didn't have to restrain myself.
Well, did she bring other stuff?
She did, yeah. We all brought several things each. So,
Okay.
like, it just seemed like, you know, it was all stuff to share. No one else had any stipulations, and so she felt weird about making her own stipulation, is what I thought. So it's like, she really just wanted the whole bag to herself, but she didn't want to say that.
Okay.
But what if that's not what she meant? So Dorito, just clear things up for me. Because, I don't know, was Pringles just too, just like, should she have backed off?
Ooh.
I don't know. But then another moment with Pringles was, and I feel like I've told you about this moment, we liked it, because it was really like Pringles and I were hanging out with a different little grouping of our friends, and one of them tasked me with watching his phone, because he was like, I'm going to be drinking tonight, I don't want to text this one person, so, like, make sure I don't text this person. I was like, okay, whatever. It's like, I didn't care. So it's like 10 minutes later or something, that friend asked for his phone back, and I was like, okay, sure. And he was like, that was a test. Like, you weren't supposed to give it back. And Pringles, like, stepped up in my defense, like, just watch your own phone. Like, don't be weird at her. So in this case, like, thinking of that moment and thinking of the Dorito moment, maybe Pringles was just like, if you don't want me to eat the Doritos, be forthright with your words. Maybe that was her deal.
Come in with it open and already snarfing on it.
Yes.
Instead, you made me open it so you wouldn't feel weird about eating it all yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to know. It doesn't matter. Like, this was...
Did you watch Doritos eat most of the bag?
I didn't pay attention.
Were they happy?
I didn't pay attention. I stopped being able to pay attention at a certain point.
I see.
I was just...
You didn't record the whole event?
Right, okay. See, this is a thing. Sometimes I want to Google, like, personal things of my life. Like, what was it that Ashley Langtree said to me when we were 8? You know, like, that kind of thing. But it's like, that's not available because that's crazy. But anyway, I wish I had a video reference of this moment and would be able to play back Doritos' words.
Like Black Mirror stuff. I wish we could do that. Maybe we will be able to. It'll retroactively work.
I think we shouldn't. We should not. We should try to stay away from that.
But the moments you would want to remember, like your children being born,
Yeah.
or their first steps, all those kind of things.
Yeah, or what Doritos' speech was about whether we could eat her food or not.
Or like bring Kevin back with us to the actual moment for all these jokes.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one, I think, that would actually have laughed in the moment with us. Because maybe we're not even funny. You know? But we're especially not funny retelling our funnies.
Gosh, I feel like you had a funny thing you said during a book club recently.
Oh.
My mom and I were busting.
Mm.
Just remember anything. I
know,
won't,
right?
but you should.
I'm not good at that. I'm good at forgetting. Ask me to do that, I'll do it right away.
Rough stuff.
These are some big leaves.
Yeah, they are quite big. Ooh, that's another thing I should mention is, like, a lot of these arrangements, at least, like, this one and the one that'll be for next week, it's like, I'm just trying to, like, keep my head above water. Like, I'm not gonna put a whole cluster of these flowers and also a bajillion leaf variants. So it's like, I'm gonna do, like, so you can get the picture. Here's one little clipping of one flower and the leaves that would come with it. But it's like, when you look at the reference pictures, you're gonna see it's a lot more crowded. You never just see a violet growing out of the ground alone with just 3 little leaves attached. Like, no, it's a family.
Yeah.
So just take my little reference with a grain of salt.
It could be if you just snipped around and took the other ones away.
Yeah. It's like, some of these I do, if I look at enough reference and it's like, yeah, you can't just separate it. So it's like, I think, Belladonna, Monkshood, and maybe rue. I don't know. It's like some of them I do little clusters, but this is just one cutting. Oh, and I don't think I even mentioned that this is a February birth month flower.
I think you did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going through the whole year, all the flowers.
Maybe I just think that because I know it already.
Because I've said it maybe 20 times already.
You told me in real life. What is March birth flower? I forgot.
March is daffodil.
Daffodil.
Mm-hmm.
And what is October? And then what is also...
Gosh,
10 more.
I would have just done October. Huh. I don't know. It's in my thing though.
Yeah.
I it's funny, like I always, when I am like checking on the captions, I always like, you can make a video suggestion pop up in the top right corner. At least these days you can. So I always am like, oh, I just mentioned a previous video, so I can put a link up there so people will look at it if they're curious. So in this case, the October 2 flowers, or maybe just one, don't worry, it's up in the top right corner. You're welcome. Oh yeah, and because I keep forgetting, I need to ask you so that I'll have video evidence of it in the future for me to refer to. No, it's just,
okay.
You asked me to make you some sort of neck accessory, like a knit one.
Cowl?
Or maybe crochet. Yeah. Send me a picture or something of that, because I can't think of what to look up.
Okay.
I guess cowl, but no, cowl, I feel like it has to, I don't know, just send me what you want.
Remember. Was it like a shell pattern? I feel like we were looking at a specific one.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a cool shape. It
Yeah.
made a little point at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So
That one.
I'll
do it.
When I'm editing the voiceover, I'll come across us talking about this, and then I'll text you a reminder.
If you remind me again, I can do something about it.
Yes. Yeah, there are a lot of ways that a violet comes colored, and this one was my favorite. So it's odd. It's like tri-colored.
Yeah.
Feel? But some of them there were some that were like just pitch black, which looked really cool. But I was like, I feel like I would know I was cutting corners if I did that one. So this one took some time, but I like the result.
Gosh, I'm thinking about Alice in Wonderland and of Hook. Because don't the flowers have a personality in Hook too?
I feel like they do. Yeah, they were like sniffing at him like they were dogs.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, North and South. You were going to tell me some stuff about it.
This could take a while.
Oh,
okay.
No. Because I've never seen it. Wait, is it a book first?
I don't know, probably.
Okay.
Everything good's book first. It starts off with a family. It's a mother and father and the kid, the older love interest girl, and later. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so the Mr. Darcy character, he works in a factory, or he like owns it, where people make clothes or fabric or whatnot, but there's like lots of cotton in the air all the time.
Wait, what is the VeggieTales song? It says, I work all day at the chocolate factory. Okay, that's all I needed.
Anyway.
But they end up together. Oh.
That's it.
Oh. Well, tune in next week to find out what else happens in North and South.
It's a good one, though. It's a long one, too. And I think I got it when we went to the Kensington Kensington video store.
Yeah.
There's just an old lady there that, like, I told her the kinds of movies I liked, and then she's like, these are the ones that you will love, and here you go, recommendation all over the place. But that was, I think, the very first one, and it was a big box set of VHSs, just like Pride and Prejudice was. Like, I think there were 4 individual movies. It was a good one.
Cute.
Anyway, so thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll have Primrose next Monday. Check her out. Love you. Bye.
Bye.